Hello guys, today I played a game at 500 elo range to see how good players are today and to teach you guys some skills that are valuable and will help you to get past the 500 elo. So, I played a basic opening which I recommend to you guys if you're a beginner, e4, e5, knight f3, very normal things. Here he played bishop c5, which was a mistake because this pawn is just free and you're up a pawn, very simple. But I played d4, I didn't see this one, I didn't see this move, because I'm very used to playing d4 after e5, like the Scotch Gambit main line, and it wasn't necessarily a bad move, because it's just the Scotch Gambit but in different order, because after he takes and plays, and I play bishop c4 and he plays knight c6. It's basically a mainline Scottish gambit. Okay, so he takes, which was the best move. I play bishop c4, and he plays d3, which I didn't really understand, and I debated if I should take with the queen or the pawn. But in the end I choose the pawn because I wanted to have two central pawns. Maybe sometimes later I can push d4, attacking the bishop, making it go away, gaining a tempo. After that castling, knight c3, bishop goes out, queen somewhere here or here. Very, very basic stuff. You just need to make a quick plan and see if you can stick to it. Now, here came another mistake, and it's a kind of common mistake at the 500 elo range and way above that. I still see some players at 1200 play knight h6, so you need to learn that this is not a good move. Like the knight on the h or a files aren't good, because after I saw knight h6 I immediately thought I could take with the bishop and double his pawns, which wasn't a bad move, but I decided to wait a little bit to see if he castles, because if he castles and I take his knight and he takes back, he has the double isolated pawns on the h file, but now his king is weak and exposed, and that's basically what happened. I castled, he castled, I took, he took. Now I played queen d2 targeting this weak pawn, and he didn't do anything about it. He played bishop d6, which is another mistake. I immediately took the pawn, and yeah, basically here I was expecting queen f6. You always need to expect that he makes the best move, but he didn't, and I took the pawn, and now my queen is on this side of the board where his king is, and on this side, of the board. Okay, you want to get your queen sorry, you want to get your queen on the king's side of the board and near him after he's castled, especially when he's weak. He played knight c6, ignoring the threat that would come later after I push all my pieces into his territory, because now there is only my queen and the bishop staring down this diagonal. I played knight g5, which basically was a mate in one if he didn't take this knight right now, because he can't defend this pawn. So he basically has to take if he doesn't want to lose the game. And I just got a free queen. I'm +7 on material. I check him, he plays king h8. I check him one more time, and now I'm starting to bring all my pieces into his territory, because this is the easiest way to checkmate him. I played knight d2, wanting to play knight f3, knight g5, bring the rooks to the center. Simple. He attacks my queen, I just check him one more time, and after this he plays bishop g7, which is a really meh move because he pins himself to the king, and it's a move that I really like. I play bishop f3 following my plan. Now he tries to push my queen away, And here I could have just played queen g6 because the pawn can't take me because it's pinned, so he can't take me. But I didn't, and I just dropped the queen back. Now I see that he plays d6, and immediately I see that he attacks my queen. But I didn't quite understand why he didn't play d5, because it would be a double attack on my bishop and my queen. Which, yeah, it's a mistake. When you can attack two pieces at the same time, just do it, okay? It's really good. I drop the queen back, he plays a6, and I saw that he played a6, trying to play b5 to push away my bishop, and instantly made a simple plan to play bishop d5, pinning the knight to the rook. Very simple. Make some simple plans in case something happens. Watch the opponent's move and think what he's trying to accomplish with that move, okay? I play rook e1, centering my rook because I want to open up the center and attack him easier. After this he plays b5, which I predicted. I pinned his knight to the rook, but he played knight b4, and I just took the rook. He forked my rooks, but it wasn't that bad. I was still up 2 points from that exchange, and I want to keep this rook because this one is kinda useless. Okay, this one is better because it's centered, even though it has a pawn in front of it. So I just played rook a1 to c1. He took, I took back, and now he attacks my bishop while moving his own. So I wanted to trade this bishop because after this trade, even though I would have double isolated pawns because the files don't have any pawns, it's still good for me because I'm up plus 10 points of material, and I basically want to trade everything down, so it's way easier for me to checkmate him. But this didn't happen. He played bishop d7, I played pawn e5, trying to open up the center. He took and I took back, targeting his bishop. He played c6, which was a mistake because he thought after, or not really, it was just a mistake. He didn't think at all. I took his bishop because I wanted to trade everything, because I thought he would just play pawn takes, and after that I take his rook for free. So that's why it was kind of a big blunder. He played rook d8. I took the pawn while also guarding my knight from the rook. He played b4. I checked him. King f8. Check again, check again. And now I traded the rooks. Very simple. Now I don't really understand why he didn't move the bishop, like just simply taking this pawn would be fine. But yeah, he just gave it to me for free. King e7, I checked him, check again, and yeah, it was simple at this point because all of my pieces were targeting him, even the bishop a little bit, protecting this square and maybe checking him here. I check him with the knight, check with the knight again, take the pawn, and yeah, it's mate in one after knight f6 or queen g7. So yeah guys, hope you learned something new from this video. If you did, drop a like and a subscribe. Watch some other videos, maybe learn something new there. Bye!